What's up? Welcome to the stream. Today, since nominations opened up for Summit, I'm going to talk about the Summit nominations and tell you guys who's got the best shot of making it in, who I personally am supporting, and we'll take a look at all the nominees. Give them some airtime. We could broadcast them. Let's check out who the nominees are. Let me pull that up. Wait a minute. Hugs playing again? Huh? Alright, so if you don't know, Smash Summit 11 going down later in July, like mid-July. And it is actually going to be live, real-life LAN event, which is amazing. Because actually, I think Smash Summit 10 or 9, whichever one it was the last time I did a live event. So, not that I'm going to be at this one or anything. No, I'm still waiting to go to a live event. Yeah. Moving on. All right. So, chat. Here's how it works, right? We're going to have a bunch of people opt in to be nominated to then be voted on to get into Summit. So I believe that there are... Wait, how many people? The 20 players with the most Twitter nominations progress to the voting phase. And then the voting phase works like this. These are the 9 players invited right now. So they do not have to go through voting process, okay? Let's go through them. It's Zane. All right, obvious why he's in there. Mango, obvious why he's in there. Moki earned it through SCL. Beat everyone's butt there. We got IBDW, also great Potemkin Pakatamon. You know, the dude from GG Strive. Great GG Strive player over here, IBDW. Also, kind of a good Fox player, too. All right, so then we have Plup, who also qualified through SCL. And honestly, it was over the last SCL that he really kind of got back into his groove. Well, he wasn't taking the game very seriously for a while, so his results were falling off a little bit. And then lately, he's just been killing it. So I think he's like back in the top 3, probably. Very likely. Top 4 at worst. Like IBW would be top 3, but he got put on scrub quotes, so that kind of hurts your overall value as a player. If you get put on scrub quotes, can I really say you're top 3 in the world in Melee? I don't know. And then SFAT, who did really well at the tournament, too. These are the ones that we all know about. Then, there were some wildcard picks, okay? I think Frenzy made it in at first, but then there was some kind of mistake on the part of Summit or something along those lines, and it ended up being Pipsqueak instead, because Pipsqueak qualified through a different event. There was some kind of complicated issue there. But Pipsqueak is in. Amsa is in. And so is Leffen, and I believe that Amsa and Leffen, aside from being great players, obviously, aside from that, honestly, I think it was kind of just Aiden going like, yo, we know you both are really damn good, and it kind of sucks that we've been having all these US tournaments and y'all have not been able to participate because our country sucked with COVID. So, you know what? We'll throw y'all a bone and we'll say, you know, before the pandemic, y'all were top 10. How about y'all just come back and prove that you're still top 10 by entering this tournament? You don't have to go through the voting process, which I think was a cool idea. You know, you can talk about what's fair, what's not fair, blah, blah, blah. Fact of the matter is, these 2 players are exceptionally good, and they deserve to be at Summit regardless. And I'd be pissed if they weren't. We lose more by not seeing them there than we lose by, you know, doing this sidestepping thing where they get to go even though they never entered any SCLs. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk about who's not on this list. Any names sticking out to y'all? No Wizzy, no Axe, no Hugs. Absolutely insane. This list is crazy. So I'm assuming that they opted in then. Yes, they did. Oh, man. Okay, so they did opt in. No Hugo? Yeah, Wild World. But yeah, a lot has changed over the year, over the pandemic. People like Hungrybox aren't shoo-ins anymore. They got to earn their way through the voting process, which is funny because I think during the Ultimate Summit, Mango had to campaign, and he destroyed everyone. Obviously, Mango gets in easy. And I think it's going to be the same deal with Hungrybox. I think he's just going to get in. His community is too powerful. Wait, hold on. Did Aiden kick me out? So I did opt in. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hey, he's in there. All right, let's check out this nomination. Hold up. Hey, y'all. Much like Toph, I too will be scolded by Aiden for opting in while having no intention to campaign. And I will be promptly removed in the future. But I did qualify, though. I did qualify, by the way. Why do I have 15 nominations? While I hope none of you vote for me, I'd be ecstatic if y'all checked out my YouTube channel and typed !coin in my stream chat to check out my new stream currency. Okay. You know, just a little shilling for you guys. So yeah, don't vote for us. What's Ginger doing here? Holy shit. So, Here's who we got. Okay, let's read off the list. Let's find out who the people are. We got Axe. We got Yingling, Arizona. We got Aklo. Gen X, also tri-state. I just say New York anytime. We got Ben Snape. By the way, I love this nomination right here. Ben Snape. Here's a set of me playing Smash Ultimate from 2009 before I started playing Melee. All I could find. Hope this helps. What the hell? How'd this man qualify? Hold on. That's not the Ben, right? No. Who is this Ben? Who's Ben Snape? Does anyone know who Ben Snape is? Can we vote for you? You can vote for me, but please don't. I do not want to win this. If I win this, that would make things extremely complicated. So then we got LSD, Sick Marth, Magi, Bobby Big Balls, J Salt, Wizzy. Bro, how is Wizzy not in? That's just insane to me. Okay. All right, None is here. Wait, what the hell is None doing here too? What? Johnny too? All three of the Falcons are not in? Yo, get Leffen out of here. Undeserved. You're kidding me. He gets that kind of privilege? Get him out of here. What has he done in the last year? Okay, so that's crazy and unfortunate for everyone else trying to get in. The three Falcons are here. Falcons are historically getting a fan base advantage to get into these things. They're too popular. They're too hype. All right, we got Daki from Pacific Northwest. We got Toussaint from New York. Forrest is back? I didn't realize he was back. Sick. Okay, then we got Ben. Okay, this is the actual Ben, the good player Ben. Not Ben Snape, ultimate guy. We got OKP, Squid the Cat, Hungrybox. What the hell, man? This list is crazy. Travioli, Dobie, and then the most obvious shoe in Hugs. We got Kadoran, Crazy Marth. We got Half Naked Ginger, Quarter Naked. If you want to see the rest, you got to vote for him. I'll vote for him right now. Take it off. Nah, but wait, did I actually vote for him? Oh, can I take it back? How many people can be in? Top 2 invited, top 2 invited, top 2 invited. So it looks like 6. 6 players get invited. Oh, and it's the top 20. Oh, right. So they got to be nominated first into the top 20, and then they get voted on. Okay. Well, let me pick 20 players right now that are going to get nominated in my opinion. All right, let me pull out the Excel sheet. All right, so if we got 20, right? We got 20. Let's pick the shoe-ins. They're just going to make it in no matter what. All right, 20 nominees. All right, the shoe-ins are Axe, Wizzy, no question, S2J, Hbox, and then None. They're all getting in easy. Ginger, easy. I think Ben gets in easy. Magi gets in easy. Honestly, I think I might get in. I think don't fucking in. Don't vote for us, please, for the love of God. Please don't vote for us. Oh yeah, Bobby Big Balls, yes. I think Aklo advances. I think Toussaint advances. Okay, who else am I missing? Dark Gen X might make it. I think Dark Gen X will. He's already doing well. Daki will make it in. Kadoran should make it in. SoCal might rally. They also might just support Johnny. Who knows? And then those might be the only shoe-ins I have off the top of my head, and I could be wrong too. I'm gonna nominate Vish. I'm gonna do it right now. I don't care. I don't need to think about it. So I think everyone else that's in there is kind of a toss-up. It could be a little bit on me, but as far as I have my ear on the streets, I don't actually think the rest have like a shoe-in shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of up in the wind if they could get that kind of support. I will literally cut off my own dick if Wizzy or Hungrybox don't make it in. Okay? That's how confident I am. There are shoe-ins, okay? So I think we're good here. These are the people that are going to advance. If you're not familiar with the summit process, people are allowed to campaign and do whatever it takes to get into summit. And now the voting process, the campaigning process, has ruined many a community. Dude, everyone hates it. It's so much stress. It demands so much from you. I never want to do it again. I might one day, but I really dread it, right? That's why you don't see Lucky here. Sometimes the things you have to do can be a little embarrassing. Like, you could be a different type of person when it comes to campaigning. Some people have dignity and self-respect. Other people are chewed at and, you know, like draw penises on their forehead and eat onions. You could be on either end, but the dick drawers and the onion eaters tend to do better in these types of campaigns, okay? Chewdat did not opt in, thank God. Every time he opts in, he ruins the game. You can't compete with that. Oh, sometimes people get lewd, right? They appeal to all the you know, the horny people on the timeline and they start doing shirtless contests. Yeah, people have gotten into taking off their shirts for Summit votes. And I've seen Duck's nipples. I've seen Reeves' body, which is actually amazing. So who else have I seen shirtless? Lots of people. Yeah, lots of people take off their shirts. Oh, Ice, right? Didn't Ice get shirtless? Ice got shirtless, yeah. He did like all his videos like in a towel and shit. Yeah, and then you also see diss tracks too, with Army having the best one of all time. And I will absolutely play that right now. Hold on. Press 1 if you have no idea about Army having a diss track. I'll play some of it.
You ain't talking no shit. It's supposed to be a diss track. Come on. Gonna turn it up. You know what the plan is? Bust some bananas. Smash his popo and his nana.
Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. This is a partnered stream. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I can't keep that going. It's so good. God, I hope I'm not in trouble. It's a catchy song, man. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the campaigning process, super stressful, really messed up. People go to extreme limits. I wonder what they're going to do now, because a lot of it has calmed down over the last like year or so, or 2 years. But a little thing called COVID-19 kept everyone locked up for like a year. And a lot of people are really excited to get back out into the world. And when the very first live LAN is on the line, I think people might go a little crazy. People would already go crazy for just a summit in general because it is a premier event. You're hanging out with other amazing players. It's the best place to improve, showcase your skills. It's such a fun event to hang out at as well. You're going to play endless friendlies. You're going to get fed the whole weekend. People pay like $1,000+ to just buy a ticket to show up, not even to enter or compete. So all that, coupled with the fact that it is the first live event since what, like February? Like, of this caliber. Campaign season is gonna be crazy. I'm probably gonna end up, dude, I'm gonna be a React Andy. I'm gonna get so much content out of it. I'm gonna show up and literally just make compilations of me reacting to people's campaigns. It's gonna be great. So much content. When it comes to the actual 6 people being voted in, who do I support? Let's talk about that. Who are my top candidates? The people I will support through my stream. Okay, so like every year when the nominees come through, I say, Subpub, if you have no one that you really want to vote for, throw your votes over to this person, right? Daddy tells you who to vote for. And this year, this summit, I mean, I think it's obvious who it has to go to first and foremost. It's gonna be Johnny. Official 3-star nominee, Johnny. Subpub official. So I'm sending my support to Johnny, first and foremost. Not only because Johnny is the homie, but Johnny is also really damn good and kind of just deserves to be there on his own merits, don't you think? What did he call himself on his thing? I think I saw his. Let's read his nomination thing. We haven't read a bunch of them, so let's check them out. Okay. So Johnny's reads, "I'm Mr. Number 3, easily the best player not invited to Summit." Whoa. Oh, did Johnny just say that? With Wizzy in the mix? With none in the mix? Look, I believe Johnny in him saying that he's the best person not invited. But I think it's hella funny to put that on your description. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. But why does he say Mr. Number 3? What's the number 3? What's he referring to? Number 3 in the world? No, right? He did beat IBDW recently. Damn, so Leffen not even top 4, huh? Or sorry, not even top 3 for Leffen? Damn. I definitely support Johnny making it in. It's my number 1, both on merit and hominess. Because if I had to order the things I care about, number 1 is hominess. Number 2 is merit, like your skills, your results. Number 3 is your entertainment value. Would I like to see you at Summit? That a lot of people make it in solely on that, to be honest. Johnny kind of has all 3. Next person I would want in would be Vish. Now, Vish could advance into the voting phase. I don't know if he'd make it in past the voting phase, but he could advance into the voting phase for sure. And honestly, I could see him like being on chillin' stream, getting some support as well. I could definitely see that. So Vish would be my number 2. That's based on just hominess. Number 3, my 3rd is probably Magi. To be honest, I think it's Magi, or Kadoran. Oh, he's SoCal. Ooh, Kadoran or Magi. Okay, I'd have to go for Kadoran first. Kadoran said not to nominate him. He just wanted the ad space for TMT. Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. All right, he's off my list. Then it would be Magi. Who uses this to advertise? Oh, look at that. Ooh, it looks nice, huh? Look at that. Click the link at the bottom. Scroll down on my page. Click the HyperX link. Go ahead and get yourself some gear. So what was Magi's pitch, actually? I need to read more of these pitches. We'll go through all of them in a second. I just want to pick the other person I'm supporting, and then I'm going to read through the bios to see if I want to change my mind. But the other one probably would be Akla. Mostly because I think he got a lot of bad attitude from the community for the taunting thing, even though it wasn't even that bad. The dude literally won a tournament with Link, and people were mad at him for taunting. I definitely feel like he deserves some love, so I would support Aklo. And, dude, the dude's been killing it. He made it into SCL last time. Performed well. Dude's good. I think he deserves to be at a live event. We could get to know him better too, right? I think they'll probably come up with a skit with him. So I would vote for Akla. All right, so let's read Akla's. Let's see what he says. Let's read some of these nominees. Let's get to know our nominees. I've been playing Melee since I was literally a toddler. Literally, and absolutely know that I have what it takes to compete at the highest level. True. As one of the most technical Fox players and the best Link main on the planet. Ooh, he said that. Okay. I think that I would be an excellent addition to the Summit cast. This would also be my first tournament out of New York. First tournament ever? Oh, no, you gotta support the guy. You gotta support the guy. I haven't thought about how many people are going to be going to their first out-of-state tournament after the pandemic's like done and everything's back. Over the online era, I've racked up a ton of good wins, including Hungrybox, Axe, SJ, Moki, None, and many more. It's a good list. Actually, like a top 10 list. This is a top 15 resume at minimum. And he just beat Ginger. I've even beaten players like Toussaint, Laud, Dreffin, using Link. Oh my god. Wait, he beat Laud with Link. I forgot. Wait, did he? I think that I've proven myself and want to show everyone that I'm capable of much more. Summit would be a great opportunity to have my breakout on LAN, and I would be incredibly grateful for everyone's support. Dog, this is just like, how do you not? You can't read this and be like, no, screw this guy. You can't. You gotta vote for him. Bro, like, honestly, I think someone like Wizrobe could post their bio and literally say, I'm literally Wizrobe, and I deserve to be there. And then that's it. I think people like him shouldn't have to campaign. You guys are going to be surprised at who doesn't make it in, by the way. Like, when the voting starts, there's a solid shot that Axe or Wizzy don't make it in because of some freak occurrence. People get in that you don't expect, and it takes away slots. And right now, there are a lot of people where you're like, they have to make it in, and they're simply not going to. All right, let's read Axe's. Best Pikachu player in the world, champion of Smash Summit 8, plays nearly the entire cast at top level, ranked top 10 for 6 years straight, loves pizza, AZ, and absolutely loves Melee. What a set of bullet points. Okay, I want to see Yinglings. Hey guys, I play Melee 2 hours a day right now. I pay for Leffen to coach me. I just want to get bet. I promise nothing more than Twitter being angry when I make it in. All right. The nominations don't translate into votes. All right. It gets crazy. You'll see. Actually, Johnny is insane. He's the only person who has made it in every single time he's campaigned. But there have been times where he's been borderline eliminated. He's been there till the bitter end, and he had to earn it on the last round. That's happened multiple times. Now, Johnny does have access to Mango's community, and Mango's community is extremely powerful, obviously. Johnny will find a way to get in, and might need it with this crew, right? Like, this is one of the most stacked, actually possibly the most stacked, because of the new players that are involved in this part of the process, right? Like, you don't have IBDW trying to qualify, you don't have SFAT trying to qualify, and like, those are the people you got to campaign against. No, you got to campaign against freaking Axe and HBox, who are extremely popular in this community. So it's going to be very, very difficult. Likely vote-ins. Okay, I will say Johnny is a likely vote-in. He does have a good shot. I would say that None is a likely vote-in. I would say that Wizzy is a likely vote-in. I don't think anyone else is a likely vote-in. Low-key, high-key. I actually think Aklo is a likely vote-in. Big money contenders, okay? These are people who could steal one of these spots. Okay, so whenever I write a name down here, you have to understand that one of these people is not going to make it in. One of these people will be eliminated. Okay, so I'm going to list the players that could actually take one of these spots, okay? All right, Magi. Yingling, I think he might be a meme pick. Arizona loves to meme. Let's finish this off and talk about who can possibly cause the upset, okay? So, yeah, Magi is going to be some tough competition for the rest of these people. Yingling is already number 2 on the nominations. Another possibility for an upset is LSD, though because his particular region is a little inactive, at least from what I read there, gonna struggle a little bit. But amazing story, and I think it's gonna inspire a lot of people to support him. So LSD is definitely a contender here. Bobby Big Balls does have a fan base. Straight up made it in last summit I was at, so where I commentated. So he could definitely make it in. Daki is a sleeper, okay? Pacific Northwest does not have another contender to vote in, so he is a big-time sleeper pick, okay? Fat Goku got in off the backs of Pacific Northwest, so Daki could definitely do the same. And Dark Gen X has the Roblox. Let's not forget, he's loaded. And then other big upset potential people that I'm seeing, Ben has a shot. I don't know if a big shot, but a shot. Kadora not being serious about it. Ginger, obviously very good and has his own fan base, so he could make it in. But the order I have it in here is actually who I think has the best shot of upsetting one of these people. Straight up. And of these, I think any of them could be higher on the list. It's not to say that if Magi were to cause the upset, Aklo wouldn't make it in. I think Aklo could definitely beat Wizzy, Nunn, or Johnny on votes because of the region he's from and how good he is. And like, he's a new face, right? Like, you got to think about it, right? Like, let me highlight the people who have never been to a summit, just so you know who's going to have like the, you know, the new face vote, which is a real thing. If people have never seen you at a summit and you're up and coming, you're good, and you're a regional hero, people are going to want to gather up resources to get you in. So everyone I'm highlighting is brand new to Summit. Yingling, of course. It's hard to get in twice unless you're one of the big people. Daki's never been. Ben has never been. So I am saying right now, I'm going to call it. At the very least, one new person's going to get in. Aklo being the most likely, but at least one. I personally think it's going to be 2 new people. I honestly predict that one of these 3 won't make it in. So if I have to do a hot take list, this is my final predictions list. This is just a prediction. This is not who I want to get in, okay? I'm just making the prediction, and then we're gonna see how correct I am, okay? Official predictions, all right? The first one to get in is gonna be HBox. The second one to get in is gonna be Axe. They let in 2 per day, okay? The next day, it's gonna be Aklo. I think he's gonna be the next person in. On the fort, I think it's gonna be Johnny. And this is where it's gonna get real weird. I think it's gonna be Nunn. And then I think it's gonna be, I'm predicting that Wizzy might not. It's just a prediction. I want Wizzy to get in. This is just a prediction. It's just a hot take. Honestly, okay, look, super stupid hot take. And I could end up being very wrong here. Oh my god. I can't decide, dude. I think it might be Daki, I think it might be Magi, or I think it might be Wizzy. I think it's one of those 3. Straight up. I think Daki's gonna have a lot of surprise support. Oh man, hold on. Yo, you guys are acting like I'm being crazy. Like crazy stuff doesn't happen on Summit nominations. That's my prediction. I think it's gonna be Daki. That's my hot take. That's my list. I think that's gonna be my list of people who make it in. Straight up. It's not gonna be me. I will drop out before it's me. That's my list. Say hi to YouTube. And yeah, we'll check back on it. I think this wraps up like in like a week and a half or something. Voting ends on the 5th of July. So yeah, we got like a week and a half. All right, we'll keep up with the action. We'll keep looking at it. So make sure you hit the follow button here so you can catch the streams whenever I'm covering what's going on with the campaigns. Shout outs to HyperX. Appreciate them. And Dignitas as always. And thanks for everyone for showing up and hanging out. All right, peace. Good night. or good afternoon, whatever. Later. I'll never forget the time. I made fun of Chillin because I was invited as a commentator and he wasn't. He like didn't even laugh. He's like, wow, yeah, really cool, man. Have a good one. He actually made me feel bad. I'll never forget it.